What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Space Engineers Survival episode 20. I do have the new Apex update active, so you can see the little hunger bar down there. I think the setting is at its lowest as far as consumption goes, because I don't really have any food sources since we're living out in space. And I thought I saw something about you're supposed to have radiation if you're in space and the sun is pointing directly at you. I haven't seen that, so I'm gonna have to mess with the settings and see if that's disabled for some reason. I have been noticing a lot more signals from like NPCs and stuff, so that's kind of cool. There's an arm mining tender there. Rabbit sail. It hasn't moved in a very long time. Same with the solar barge. I don't know why they're not moving. And same with that one. And there is a meteor, or not a meteor. Well, there is a meteor storm coming, but there's a mayday signal over that way as well that I did go check out briefly. I think it was a space pirate one. Not much to it. I'm going to be heading that way in a little bit anyways. And, well, the sun is disappearing now, but I went ahead and slapped down an algae farm and a oxygen generator, and they ran for a very short period of time, so I managed to make 3 kelp crisp meal packs, and they're not very filling, so I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of food source soon. So I went ahead and put a temporary food packager down here, a large cargo container, so I moved most of the stuff that I brought from the moon. That way I'm not flying around with valuable resources in the ship. And an oxygen tank, which I managed to get 7 liters of oxygen in it before the sun went away. Not much. Temporary parking spot for the mining ship. And that's pretty much it. Temporary connection point as well for right here. What I want to do, though, is go over to the Mayday spot and see if I can't salvage some of the wreckage. And I kind of want to see, have that trade station over right there that you can sell grids to. So I do want to try that. So I'm going to hop in our utility deck here. It should be fairly empty now. I haven't set up my rear connector on the hotbar, so I'm gonna have to do that manually. Unlock. Okay. So this ship is quite a bit lighter now without all of the stuff inside it. We do still have quite a bit in here, I believe. Where is... I do have some autocannon ammunition, quite a bit of Gatling ammo. That is good. I do want to go to the Mayday signal. That military escort is kind of close to it. I don't know if it's going to be hostile or not, but I will go ahead. And right here, you can kind of see it by the crosshairs, is that Mayday signal. Why am I dropping? Okay, we're good. Alright, so military escort's up there. There are tons of these signals now. It's just crazy. I want to take a look at this Mayday signal and see if there's a pretty large chunk of it left. I'm gonna grab it and see what kind of money we get for it if I scrap it. Alright, so which parts of you are still mostly intact? Also, you got quite a few big chunks on you, huh? Not sure what my building repair is doing. Oh, it's picking up stuff. I think what I want to do is, so there's this pretty large chunk. Oh, you're welding things. Don't do that. Turn you off. I forgot that I claimed this front chunk. in a little bit. I want to attach my landing gear to it. Alright, so you have to be converted to a ship. I believe. Is that what you need? Need some sort of terminal right here. Info. Convert to ship. Okay, that should work. That's a pretty big chunk itself there. Alright, let's start with the piece that we have right now. I'm going to grab that and take it over to that trade station. Please remain at a distance or we will be forced to act. Oh, ho, ho, whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Okay. That's not cool. I guess my guns weren't quite in range, or they weren't shooting at it since it's technically neutral. But he definitely got a little shot off. But I think it hit the salvage wreck that I have. Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of that area. I'm not in the mood to fight with him while I'm trying to see how much I can sell this piece of ship for. What is the range of these anyways? 1300. I feel like that was within range. Yeah, I don't know. Must be because it was neutral. I wonder if that thing would have shot at my ship as well. I don't think it shot at me. I'm pretty sure it was shooting at the wreckage that I'm carrying. I think pretty soon I'm gonna have to build like a salvaging ship with a little bit more gun firepower on it, because the utility deck is definitely not built for fights. Alright, coming in. I don't expect to get very much for this wreckage. I don't think there's very many valuable components. It's a little bit of thruster components, it looks like, but I suppose we will see. I think we just need to bring it inside the bubble. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop out and see how this works. Oh, are you that one that was super weird? I don't remember how to get inside it. They make this thing any more difficult? And must be the ladders. Is it this thing? It is, okay. Scrap purchasing. 1.7 million. You get 41 million for the utility ship. I don't think that's worth it, but let's go ahead and sell that. Now we got 3.5 million. Okay. We sold that guy. Neat. Alright, so I like that. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and grab another large chunk of it and get that sold as well. I'm a little bit curious on this solar barge that hasn't been moving. If I come close to it, I wonder if it's gonna fly away, or if I'll be able to grab it and sell it too. My military escort is still hanging around over there. Commercial hopper. That wasn't there before. Now, are you moving? You're not moving. Huh. Looks like my buffs are going up again. I guess if every day or every hour or something that you don't die, you get these buffs, which is pretty sweet. Oxygen consumption's down, movement speed, health, welding, grinding speeds. I think that's pretty cool. Now I wonder, are you gonna let me attach to you? You're not moving at all, which is interesting. Too far. Come on, back up. There we go. Now we're attached. Might make flying a pain in the ass because it's got its own thrusters on. Let's go see if we can haul this guy over and sell it. Why am I moving? That's weird. The solar barge randomly said hostile enemy detected, and now it's starting to try to fly away. It's definitely moving me around. Alright, let's see if I can get you in the bubble and get you sold. I don't know if I have to take over the grid actually before I sell it. It's kind of moving me around quite a bit. Let's try and get this done real quick. Come on. If I can remember how to get inside of you. It goes down here. And up the ladder. Oh, it's not on here. I must have to take it over first. Where'd you go? Right there. Do you have like a control seat or anything? Not really seeing one. Broadcast controller. There's gotta be like a remote control block or something in here. Vent. I don't know. Where's the remote control? Ah. Grinding disabled. Why not? Grid takeover? Oh, let's try that. Alright, so 230,000. Sell it for 3.8 million. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. Learning. So you can take over grids as well. That is pretty damn nifty. There's a private sale over there. That's not really going to yield much. I don't think I really want to mess with that one. Lost observer drone. Private sale. I don't know if I want to grab the rest of that other wreckage or use the build and repair and scrap it for the parts. Wonder if that military escort thing is still around. It is. Ah, there are so many of those signals now. Let me save real quick. I might just have to... No, I'm not exiting. Cancel. Let's take a look at our turrets. I think I might have to target neutrals. Let's see, they're both off right now, but if that thing starts attacking me, then I might have to turn the turrets on and leave it as targeting neutrals. But I believe they're set up to take out weapons. I don't know. Don't want to use this ship as some sort of fighting ship. But if it's going to be shooting at me, then I'll have to try and defend myself. It looked like it's got artillery or something on it. But I want to get the rest of that wreckage, but it is too close. Maybe if I just kind of like fly by and see what it does. See a distress signal out there as well. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. It must have gone after the rest of that wreckage though. I would actually like to... So if it was, yeah, if it took out a lot of the signal, or this wreckage, yeah. If it went in and destroyed a lot of that wreckage, then it might not be worth grabbing. Curious. What do you look like? Can I scrap you? Very little. Is that an assault cannon? I think that's an assault cannon. That thing's got an assault cannon. Looks like it's got Gatling turrets. Huh. It's not doing anything. It's weird. I don't know why these signals are just like stuck. If I... Let's see, build and repair system. Can I set you... Dun, dun, dun. Janitor grinds enemy blocks on, not owned. Neutral. Is that doing stuff? I think it is. Inventory, ship. Right there, build. Damn, 250 metal grids. Alright, so we're getting some decent material out of it. If I just salvage it. Although it's gonna take some time. Let's hop out of you. And just for... Oh, the sound of that just scared me. Shits and giggles. Can I go up to this thing in my suit? Couple Gatling turrets. And... Ooh. What the hell's going on? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. So that must have grinded something down and like made it show up. Oh, that military escort thing is gonna be a bit of a pain. Tempted to try to grind down some of the weapons on it, but I don't know if it's gonna be able to get me. Got a gyroscope in there. I feel like I could, but I don't want it to start shooting at my ship. Let's try, actually, hold on. No, maybe it'll be fine, but this will take forever to grind down. Oh, oops, didn't mean to open that. Alright, so I want to try something. If I... Let's just do it from the cockpit. Set these back to neutrals off. So my autocannons, when I turned them on, they went and pointed at the military escort down there. But they're not shooting. Now I am curious, if I grind down this assault cannon, it's gonna probably make it an enemy or something. I'm just curious to see what happens.
Inventory full.
Flies away. Okay. That works. I thought I was gonna like make it an enemy and start shooting at me. Interesting. NPC flying behavior and stuff is very interesting to me. Like, I don't know if it's normal for them to just sit there and not move. Quite a bit of material out of this thing. It's the build and repair. Got some superconductors out of it. could fit another build and repair right up against this guy. Ah, maybe. Trying to wiggle around. Okay. Is that the right direction? Maybe. System 1, System 2. Fly mode, weld before grind. Okay. I don't have any offsets on you. Why is number 2 not doing anything? It's not on. That would probably help. Alright, so now we got 2 of them at least. I think we're clear of these meteors. Okay. Oh, look at all the hydrogen engines in there. That's cool. Let me see if I have any room. Easily accessible room to put some more of these. I could take the speed modules off. I don't really need them. And then throw a couple more building repairs in right here. Let's see how that would look. So we got the O2H2 generator. So one here. One there. Okay. Let's get both of those set up the same way. 3. Dun, dun, dun. Fly mode. Neutral blocks. Get both of those turned on, and that should be... Okay, all of those are up and running now. Mining survey drone. And what I'd like to do is get all of these into a group. Toggle block on and off. I mean, we're getting quite a bit of resources out of it, even with the 4 of them. It just seems slow. I don't know how much faster it would be if I had like a grinding pit for them, but it's alright. I think I'm just going to sit here for a while until all of this is ground down, and then we should have a pretty decent amount of salvaged resources. I do need to probably eat. Gonna eat a couple. Oh, I can only do one at a time, it looks like. Alright. Interesting. One thing I do want to do is probably run by Earth real quick like, and by real quick like it's gonna take a while because we're thousands of kilometers away. But I want to run to the moon, grab that economy ship that I have there, and take that to Earth real quick. And grab some of like the berry bushes, fruit bushes, maybe vegetables, anything I can find. Get some seeds so that way we can grow some stuff here in outer space. You know, the algae ones don't do very much for us. This is nothing but steel plate. Why? It's a lot of steel plate though. And actually, you want to see what the area is. And so we're not quite all the way in it. So I should probably change forward offset to... Let's do 70. Go area off. Dun, dun. I'm gonna do 40 for 2 and 4. That way they can weld on the ship if need be. And then 3. That'll be 70 as well. Okay. So that should be a little bit better. Oh, what the? Damn. Okay. That one got quite a bit. Pirate scout drone. Shows that it's neutral though, so we should be alright. Said you're searching though. It is kind of coming towards me, so hopefully that doesn't end up targeting us, but I guess we'll find out. That pirate scout drone's getting a little bit close. I'm gonna set these to target neutrals again, just in case. Objective located, something something. Kind of just sitting there. I don't know if it's gonna call for like reinforcements or something. I'll keep an eye on it. Interesting. So I think my autocannon turrets are set to target offensive blocks. And up there on the right it says autocannon no subsystem times 8. So I wonder if that means that there's no weapons on that pirate scout drone. What if I turn my turrets on for a sec? Might be out of range maybe. Oh well, yeah, if it doesn't have any weapons, then of course it's not going to start shooting at it. Interesting. So that thing must not have any weapons on it. What if I fly towards you? Oh, that thing's little. It's a little guy. Okay. Doesn't have any weapons on it. Where'd my ship go? Is my antenna not on? Oh, it is. It just doesn't broadcast that far. Okay. Alright, just about done salvaging that whole thing. Let's see. Get all of these components moved over. 13,000 steel plates and a whole bunch of other goodies. 620 metal grids, not bad. Not too bad of a haul at all. Private sail, pirate scout drone is still flying around. I don't know how to get rid of that target lock thing. I got rid of it. Don't know how to make it pop up again. Alright, let's head back to base for now. Alright. Getting this thing lined up inside of the crater is kind of a pain in the ass. But I want to get this guy locked. Alright, so I want to get this guy emptied out. And actually, do need to change you. I think if I pause production, that'll stop it from making things. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff in the small cargo containers too. Alright. So that is empty. So now what I want to do, I'm gonna unlock 807,000 kilograms. I think that's about as light as we're gonna get. Oh crap, I had a bunch of stuff in here too. Yeah, that is good enough. I need to go back to the moon. What can we jump to? We can do a full 2,000. Awesome. That's about where we need to go. So let's see if we can do it. Full 2,000 kilometers, and off we go. And that brings us very close to where we need to be. Really gonna have to speed things up. a little bit because I don't know. I have one kelp crisp pack left. I definitely need to get to the earth and start getting the fruits and vegetables and grain so we can start growing those. I'm gonna use up my last kelp packet. Okay. I'm not gonna dock on the connector. Right now I'm just gonna use the landing gear. There we go. You are docked. I have not used that other economy ship in a very long time. I'm gonna grab a little bit of uranium. I can't remember if it has any in it or not. Oh, I forgot that you've got a little sapper attached, which we can put you on here. Okay. That will work, and then let's go take a look at this old thing that's been sitting here for a long time. Well, it's still pressurized. 89% hydrogen. That should do it. Okay. So I have nothing on. It's that one. And get those. Turn them all on. They're not going to do anything right now, but we at least want to turn them on. That looks good. How's our... We do have some uranium in the reactor. Great. All right, let's go ahead and unlock. Oh, do I not have... I think it's this one. All right, and let's make our journey back to the Earth. What is that? Trade Station Administrator. Oh, I'll have to check that out on my way back to the moon, I think. Chrono Station. It's got a shield around it, so that might be another good one. Okay, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this ship. I really don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna hang on to it or not, because I do want to get the much bigger green one, the B60 freighter, maybe. Or I will end up just making a collection of like all of the economy ships. I'm not sure yet. I'm not gonna scrap it, but once I do get it back to the asteroid, I might just start lining them up and connecting them. Or I'll end up modifying it. I'm not sure. It is useful. I mean, it's good for atmosphere. Yeah. Haven't been here in quite a while. Looks like everything's intact. Let's see, where are we gonna land? This guy might be a little bit too big to land in the other spot. Or in the little rover spot. Oh, what? There's a hole. There is... Yeah, there's a hole right there by the mining ship. I wonder if a meteor must have came. Alright, that's docked. Let's leave that. Damn. The miner looks fine. It must have been a meteor or something hit right here. So I guess those... And the light is gone too. I guess when there's meteor storms, they can be happening without you here. I don't see any other damage, just that one spot. So I wonder, are we out of ammo in the Gatling turrets? Batteries look good. Now we've got tons of Gatling ammo. Yeah, those are loaded. Target grids, target meteors on. Must have just been an unlucky shot. How do we have a wandering merchant on the planet? Is it atmospheric? That's pretty cool. Are you empty? You are not. You still have a bunch of ice. Means we have tons of hydrogen storage. But that's not what we're here for. What we are here for is vegetation. I'm going to actually take that off. Oh, the battery's dead. Maybe we won't use you. You have a solar panel, so you're still good. Yeah, I'll lose some power cells, that's fine. What I can do... empty that. I'll just throw a battery on it real quick. All components withdrawn. Oh. Forgot that there was a built-in repair here. Empty that. What is that thing doing? Why do you seem to be driving so weird? Not really steering very well. That's a little bit better. Alright, so I'm hoping that some of those bushes and stuff are gonna spawn. I know I haven't been out here for a while. Is that one right here? Or is that a regular bush? I can't tell. Oh, that's just a regular bush. Ooh, that looks like one. Is that another one? No, that's just regular bush. They're pretty hard to tell the difference. What about these ones up here? It's a regular bush. Alright, so this might take a little while. Ooh, that's the mushroom one, right? Sweet, got some mushrooms and some fruit so far. I want to see if I can get a little bit of all four of them. And then that way we could be growing those in space. We won't be able to get any meat or anything like that because we don't have wolves and spiders enabled. What about you? Are you another one? Regular bush. This is not easy. All the regular bushes look like they... Oh! Right there. I think that's one. Ah, that's a regular bush too. Right there. Whoa. I just realized this thing doesn't even have a gyroscope, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Alright, so it seems like the fruit bushes are pretty small. These are all regular. Oh, right there. That one? No. Okay. That looks like one. Where's like the vegetable and the grain? I wonder if I should turn... it won't really matter because we're mainly living in space. I was gonna say, I wonder if I should turn the wolves on or something. Oh, is that one? Or is that just... It is. I think that's the vegetables, right? Sweet. You can tell by looking at the leaves. If the leaves are... If it has like red leaves, it's just a regular bush. Makes it kind of hard to tell though. Oh, right there. Think. There we go. You can kind of tell because they're like light green. Got quite a bit of fruit so far. Is that another fruit bush? Damn. Need grain. That's the only other one I need for the 4 of them. Oh. A little more mushrooms. There's a lot of meteor damage. I don't think meteors do voxel damage anymore as well, so that would be nice. Look at all these holes. Holy shite. It's because this grid is still here. Whoa. How is this still here and not despawned? It's not powered. Thought it would have despawned. Interesting. Uh-oh. Well. Oops. Good thing we are not very far. We just grind it down and, Whoa, wait. I knew you looked a little wrecked. Where... It's a little bit of a bummer that I didn't find any of the grain. Alright, let's head back here. I think one thing I need to do... Where's the sun? Okay. Should probably set up food processor. And then what's the other thing? Is it this? Irrigation system? And actually what I can do to get by for now, I do have the sun right there. Let's go ahead. I need to be able to access inventory. Just do that as like a temporary means to get some of that kelp stuff. That way I don't have to deal with setting up all the seeds and plant pots down here, because I'm not gonna really be back. I don't know when the next time I'll be back here. I don't know if there's anything really that I need to take with me. We have quite a bit of stuff down here. I think I will take these little prototech bits though. Aside from that, I don't need any of the other stuff. Did want to get that fixed up though. This thing is so hideous. Oh, what's wrong with these? Why didn't you finish building? Bulletproof glass. Alright, so we've gathered. Oh, I can't even sprint anymore because my hunger's really low. I think I got 40 kelp. which should turn to 10 algae crisps, I believe. Well, I'm not gonna get 100, but it'll be enough to get us going. Grab those. Go ahead and eat one. I think that's pretty much all I need from the earth. I just needed those plants, which I think I put them in here. We got some fruit, a couple mushrooms, a couple vegetables. Didn't find any grain though, which kind of sucks. Maybe I'll come back at some other point and see if I can grab some more. But for now, this will hold us over. Which I can't even use them anyways yet, because on the asteroid I need climate control. So that is something I will have to work on soon. Now I need to unlock. I think the moon is this way. No, it's not. It is this way. So I will go ahead and bump up our thrust override. Now we just have the long journey back to the moon. Because we don't have any jump drives on this ship. There it is. I was looking for that station. I can see the little bubble down here before the actual signal showed up. Chrono Station. Whoa, hold up. What is that to the right? It looks like another shield, or is it just a asteroid that's really dark? I think it's just another asteroid. Yeah. It's very dark. Oh, it's got the like the Earth blocking the sun or something. I like the way this one looks. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Is this one of the ones? That you can scrap and all that stuff? Ooh. It's got 2. So these are empty, still. It's disappointing. Same for both. Oh, why is there 3 store blocks? This one looks like you can... Yeah, you can buy and sell here. Zone chips and stuff. Can't sell much. No contracts. Dang, the freighter is only 4.5 million. That's not much. Cool. I like the way this station looks. Alright, let's get this added to the GPS. It's not on here. This is Chrono Station. And off we go. What is that? I'm gonna use that back thruster to slow down a little bit because I was coming in a little bit too fast for my liking. Alright, so I think what my plan is gonna be is to put this ship on top of the utility deck, and we're going to take it with us. It's not that much smaller, is it? Alright, let's do that, and turn all of those off. Oh, these aren't doing anything, but we'll turn them off as well. Let's pop out of here. Thing is moving. Huh. Okay. before we go, does this thing have an O2H2 generator? It does. Okay. I'm gonna use the sapper and load up on a bunch of ice to bring with us, because there's not really any ice nearby on the asteroid, so I would like to have some. I will not make you guys suffer through all of that. Like a little visual glitch or something right here. You can see the LCD screen for some reason. Anyways, alright, so got this ship connected, sapper's connected there. I'm gonna take them both with me, hopefully. So we go in here. I do not think this can fly without our hydrogen thrusters, so we'll do that. Lock. And it's wanting to push down for some reason. It'll lift, but it wants to go down. I'm wondering... Was that because of the gravity generator? Might be because of the gravity generator on the other ship. Let's see if I can turn... Oh wait, whoops. I think it might be hidden. No, this one has a gravity generator, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Turn that off. Let's see if that keeps us from falling. No, it's still trying to go down. I don't know. That's strange. Oh, the ship's gonna mess with our camera angle. That's fine. We just gotta get up and out of the gravity field. Okay. We're not going to be able to jump the whole distance. We can do 1600 max. Let's go ahead. Obstacle detected. I wonder if I can't jump because of the ship being on there. Shouldn't be affecting it. If I go... Oh, that's so annoying. Wonder if it's because it's attached with the landing gear instead of a connector. I feel like that shouldn't be it. Huh. Okay, so I think I might have to... I'd have to just try and connect it through the connector. Or a connector. What can I not withdraw? Ah, yeah. So I delayed. Dun 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 dun. Okay, turn that back on. Up in here. Connect. Off. And connect. Thrusters back off. So maybe now that that's connected, instead of using the landing gear, maybe now we can jump. I hope so. If I can't jump at all, that's gonna be one long friggin' trip. Pull that up. There we go. Now we gotta wait for the jump drive to charge back up. Yeah, the utility deck ship's really not much bigger than the 420 freighter. I thought it was actually a lot bigger, but I guess not. Alright, jump drive is charged back up. Let's do... $320-kilometer jump. Oh, do I have my freaking... No, it's on. Where the hell is it at? Oh, down there. Now that I'm looking at that... base, I guess, from up here, I don't really like how it's laid out. I feel like the front of it should have been down here. I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, I just need to get used to bringing the ship in. But realistically, I want to get some docking points more on the outside. Probably like out here, maybe. And then the actual base can be kind of tucked away inside here. Or are you guys fully lit up? Ah, yeah, a few ouchy things in here. 99% efficiency. Oh, the sun's coming up now. Alright, that's pretty good. So that'll start generating a couple extra algae for me. That means you're filling up again. Not too bad. Alright. How do I want to do this? There are so many signals everywhere. Okay, you have landing gear, so I can park you down there. Get all those on. Disconnect. This thing does not have lights on it. So it's hard to tell how far in I am. Gotta be close, right? There we go. That is locked. Disconnect. Let me turn that gravity generator back on. Okay. So you can just chill down there in the dark. Oh, proxy. Nectar back. There we go. And you can hang out. but the ship's now blocking the efficiency of my thingamathing. 5 algae. Alright. So the base is gonna need some work to get it airtight. I think I want to build a little area to grow the plants and stuff like that. That is like extra secure, like 2 airlocks worth of protection just to make sure they don't die. So it would very much suck to lose the seeds. There's so many signals. I think that's the military escort from earlier. Just sitting there for some reason, so I'm probably going to end up grabbing it and scrapping it. Lost observer drone, I think those are tiny. Private sail, and there's a distress signal somewhere out in that direction. So many signals. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. It's kind of long with a whole lot of random crap in it, but yeah. Hopefully next episode I can get a little crop section going, because even with the lowest setting for the hunger, kind of struggling a little bit. Need to get some food going. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.